princesses, today I'm going to be talking about the Innisfree Vintage Filter Edition collection. So I have a few products from the collection. I think I have most of them. I feel like there was at least one thing that I didn't get though. So I have got, in order of appearance, an eyeshadow palette, a coloured mascara, blusher palette, highlighter trio, and the lipsticks. I decided to pick up the collection because I thought that they were just so cute. I liked the packaging and I liked the concept, so I decided to get, I think I got most of them. But if you would like to see how I achieved this look, please just keep watching. Be warned though, there's some unfortunate lighting happening in this video, so please bear with me and I won't film in that lighting probably ever again. Unless for some reason it looks really good on camera and then I might talk to myself a little bit more, but yeah, there's a lot of complaining in the video. Okay, so the lighting is still so bright even though I have like a sheet up because the sun comes directly into this room in the morning, which is lovely, but yeah, it's very bright. So I'm going to start out using my foundation today, which is the Holika Hardcover Glow Foundation in the shade, I don't know, I'm pretty sure it's Ivory though. There we go, number 1 Warm Ivory. I'm going to apply that using a cushion puff. This is an old one from Cara. I'm using the hardcover glow today because I have quite a long day and I've got this delightful, gigantic cystic pimple that's just popped up over the last couple of days, which is just lovely. But there's nothing I can do about that. It'll go away when it's ready. And luckily it's on the side of my face, so I don't have to see it all the time because my hair would usually cover most of it. I really hope that this footage doesn't look like way too overexposed because the sunlight is making my eyes die. But I don't know how it's going to look on camera. I'm just applying like a really small amount of foundation to my forehead because I have a fringe, which I will sort out later. And I don't really see that much on my forehead, so even though there are quite a few like little flaws on my forehead at the moment, I'm not super bothered about them. Yeah, same with this little cystic, it's not little, it's quite big, same with this cystic pimple here. I'm not really going to put anything else on it because it's going to be covered anyway, so there's not much point. So for powder, I'm going to be using my Mercier Translucent Loose Setting Powder, which is just my usual one. I actually need to get another one of these, I think. But it's really hard to tell. I think there's quite a lot of this left in it. I have no idea. I wish I could actually take the sifter top off, but I can't seem to pry it off. I don't know if I'm not trying hard enough or it's just not supposed to come off. Could be either. Like I don't want to ruin my fingernails trying to pull something off that's not supposed to come off. So that is the base done for now. So I'm going to zoom you in to do eyebrows and eyeshadow. So for eyebrows, I'm going to be using the Innisfree two-tone eyebrow kit in the shade grey, I think. And I'm going to be using my what is this called? A Zoeva 322 brow line brush. I feel like this whole video is just going to be me like squinting at the camera or just not looking at the camera because honestly the sunlight is so, like the sun is like right there behind the camera. Ugh. So normally if I was filming things I'd be filming before I go to schools in the morning, so it would be before like 8 or 8 to 8:30, whereas now I'm filming past 8:30 at the moment, but only just. But I don't think the sun has ever been so bright and in the way before. But this is a new house to us, and I haven't been here this time of year. So maybe it's like a, I don't know, October thing. It's October at the moment for me because it's just gone past daylight savings. So I have no idea, but I really hope that the sun isn't going to be like right there the entire time. Okay, so now for the actual collection stuff. This is the shadow palette from the Vintage Filter Edition. It's got really cute packaging, so you've got the green on the outside and the pink, which are really pretty, and then on the inside I've got the little shade card on top of it at the moment because I like to know what the shades are called, and there is a pink row and then like a orangish brown row down the bottom, which I think is really cool. So I'm going to be using shades from the pink row today. I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to put Rosy, or maybe Ribbon. Hold on, let's swatch some. So I'm going to put Ribbon through the crease, and then I'm going to put a little bit of Rosy in the outer third and lace over the top of the eyelid. So we're going for a really pretty pink look today. So I have not used these shadows yet. I just haven't had time because I've been actually using shadows from this palette from Desic, I think, yeah, which is the pastel shade, and they're so pretty, like so pretty. So the Innisfree one has kind of gotten a little bit neglected, although I've only had them for like a few days so far, so like 4 days, it's not that bad. So I'm going to start off with ribbon, and I'm going to be using a fluffy shader brush from Zoeva. This is the 228 Luxe Crease Brush, and I'm going to start with this eye, and I'm just going to put it into the crease. So this is a nice soft pink colour that looks sort of ideal for a crease. I'm looking for a sort of light look today because I'm going to be using a coloured mascara because the collection came with one. And underneath the eye as well. Oh, it's a struggle. Okay, yep, that's enough. So that is how we're looking here. It's very light, which I quite like. And then I'm going to use Rosy, which is just a little bit darker in the outer third. So I'm just going to put just a little bit down there and then sort of blend it out in a little circle. It's a really pretty colour. Okay, so that does look passable, which is nice. It's actually a very pretty colour. I like it a lot. And then I'm going to use a sparkly colour, which is called Lace, and I'm going to put that on the eyelid. Yeah, on the eyelid. Ooh, that's a really pretty sparkle. So I'm going to bring that into the inner third, and then I'm going to put it on the lower lash line also. So I think I like how this looks. It's kind of hard to tell because the light is just so bright that it's literally making my eyes hurt to look out. But I think it looks really nice. So I'm going to do mascara because I have an interesting colour mascara from Innisfree. So it's part of the collection as well. You can see that the colour of the tube is the same. And this one just says Vintage Colour Cara, but it is a brown mascara. So looks like that. So I'm going to curl my lashes using my Uemura eyelash curler, and then we're going to give it a go. So I think I can definitely see a little bit of lighting on the colour of the eyelashes. They're not very like volumized or anything like that. So I'm wondering, is this just a colour mascara that's supposed to go on top of another mascara or something? Because I don't think it's super, yeah, lengthening or volumizing. I already have fairly long eyelashes. They're not like insanely long like crazy, but they're a good length. So I don't really think it's doing that much to them. Oh, I cannot look straight at this. Even then, oh. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to go and actually fix my hair and hope that the sun is higher up so it's not directly sort of like behind the camera, so that I can actually look at the camera and show you guys what the mascara looks like. So I will be back in 5 or so minutes. Okay, so the sun is very close to being out of the way, so we're just going to keep going for now. So the next thing in the Innisfree Vintage collection is the blusher palette. So this is the Vintage Filter Blusher Palette Blush. Very uninteresting. And there are 3 shades in the collection. There is a really pretty, a really pretty pink, a peach, and an orange. Since my eyes are pink, I'm going to be very uninteresting and do the pink blush today, which I have already tried, and it's nice. I actually really like the peach one though. The peach one looks really, really pretty. So this one will look nicer with the eye look, I think. So they're really easy to apply. I find that the pink is a little bit like clingy. So when you put it on, it kind of sticks a lot to the place where you had just put it, which is not my favourite, but that's fine. But other than that, the palette itself is cute. It's got cute little embossing on it, like little patterns, which look like little vintage flowers, which I think are really cute. And then I'm just going to buff it out a little bit using my powder brush, like that, just to smooth out the colour. So that is the blush, if you can see it. I think I will come back when, you know, maybe like 10 or 15 minutes when the sun is gone, and do some close-ups so that you can actually see, because I have a sneaking suspicion that you can't see much. So the next product is a little highlighter trio. This is really cute. I really like these sorts of things. So it's got like a little pink top on it, but there are 3 colors. So there is a white bright highlighter, and the second one is like a bronzy one, and the third one is kind of like a purplish pink. And so I think I'm actually going to use the purpley pink today because I've already used the whiter one. And to apply that one, I'm actually going to use this little like tapered brush from Etude House. This is from the Dreaming Swan collection, and it comes with like this super cute little sleeve. And for the most part, I just leave this doing nothing in my collection because I think it's too cute to use, but it does work well for like powder application. So I'm going to pick up a little bit on the brush, and I'm going to put it on the high points. Can you see that or not? I think I can. And then the last thing we're doing today is the lipstick. So these are so teeny tiny, I cannot believe it. Like, they do say that they are 0.95 grams of product, but I didn't really think about that when I bought them. I just assumed they'd be like a normal lipstick size, so I thought that they would be like a Holika sized. They're the same height, but they're very, very skinny, which is interesting to application as well because the product is very, very skinny. So I'm going to be using number 2 Milky Rosy Filter, which is the pink out of the 2. There is a peachy color as well, which is really pretty too. Okay, so this is how the lipstick looks. I'm not a huge fan of the color. It's like quite a sort of like a very brownish pink, and I'm not a huge fan of that, but I know that that is like a very popular sort of color. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to wait just a little bit longer and hope that the sun goes just that little bit higher up, and I will come back and show you guys how the final look looks. This is like half better because my head at least is not in the sun and I can see the camera, but also the sun is from here downwards. So my chest and neck are not a totally different color to my face. It's just the sun on this part of my body and not this part. But I don't want to murder my eyes now, even though they're still quite sore, but that's okay. Lesson learned, don't film in this room between 8:30 and 9:15 because your eyes will want to fall out. So here's the final look, which I'm looking at from a distance. So I've been looking at it like in a few different rooms, and I'm very undecided on how I feel about this look in general, but I can tell you a bit about the products. So starting from the eyes, I really like the eyeshadows. I think they're really pretty. I have no problem with using them, blending them, and I'm definitely sure that I would get a lot of use out of the pinks. I'm not 100% about those orangey browns, but we will try. We will give it a go. Mascara. This is probably the biggest weird thing for me at the moment. I'm just not used to having eyelashes that are not black because my eyelashes are naturally black. So to see them a different color, I'm like, oh, I don't know if I like that or not. I think it looks interesting. I think once I have glasses on, I'll probably look a little bit, I'll feel a little bit more complete in the eye area, but it's certainly different. I'm interested to see how it wears throughout the day. And so I will include the mascara in the review with the eyeshadow as well if you guys are curious to see what happens to it throughout the day. But yeah, I don't know, like I don't think I'm a fan of it so far, but I do think that it definitely looks nice with the lighter colored eyeshadows as well. The blusher I have no problem with, it's just like a general nice pink. The highlighter, I don't love them. I think that the packaging is really cute and very handy, but I feel like they're quite like glittery and I prefer like a strong sort of like shimmer instead. I know, like a different kind of glitter, revolutionary, but yeah, I feel like if I use like a finger or a denser brush, I tend to apply too much of it, but then with the Etude House brush that I used, I don't think it applied enough of it and I just got flecks of, like I can see this side well, maybe it's just the way the light is hitting, I'm not sure. And then the lipstick, I don't really like this color. I've decided I don't like it. I'm still gonna wear it, but I don't like it. I do like the other orange color, but I don't like the formula that much. I found, although I have to try it a bit more, I found that it got gummy. Like, you know when the lipstick around the inner edges like sort of like congeals and you can feel it? It's one of those kinds of formulas, so I don't know if they're going to be keepers for me, even though I think that the packaging is so cute, like really tiny, so great for the handbag. There's only 2 colors in the collection as well, so it's pretty limited. So those are my first impressions on the Innisfree Vintage Filter Collection or Edition. I'm not sure which one it is. It's a collection of the Vintage Filter Edition products. There will be reviews coming in a little bit for most of the products. I think I'm going to do, like I said, the 2 eye products together. I will probably do the 2 cheek products together, and then maybe just like the tiniest little review for the lip products, because I don't have anything else to go with that. No, I don't have anything else to go with that, so it'll just be a really short one. But thank you guys so much for watching. I truly sincerely hope that the lighting isn't so intolerable, but yeah, I probably won't be doing that again. Not a good idea. But thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you in the next video. Bye!